What's happening, baby? I'm back with another one. I told you I'm gonna keep them things coming. I'm gonna keep them rolling. You hear me? This J Baby 239. You already know. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. If you don't even comment, subscribe. Do that for me. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it coming. You know what I'm saying? It's for entertainment and educational purposes only. Remember that. Always remember that. You can always get something out of my video. You know what I'm saying? So, um, this episode, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about. I ain't even gonna jump in. I'm gonna let it build up, so you already know. But this when I was in I was locked up. I was at Polk Correctional Institution, Polk CI, and I was getting shipped because I didn't know at the time when I put in for my I put in for a plumbing trade to get my plumbing certification before I left prison. They ended up shipping me to another camp to make me go to another program, but I don't know this at the time when because like I said, I just got to poke them, still getting my feet wet or whatnot. And when I put in for the program, they called me like a couple days later, hey, pack it up. Like pack it up at like 2 in the morning. So in 2 in the morning, they tell you to pack it up, you going to another camp. So I know I gotta go back to South Florida, get checked in, do all the other BS, and then, go to my other camp. So I'm like, damn, what I'm getting shipped for? So I get to Martin, I get to Martin. I'm like, what kind of camp this is? They tell me, well, this is a psych camp. A lot of people up here, high percentage of AIDS, they take crazy medicine. And so I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck I'm doing here? Like, but they don't tell me at the time I'm here for this, another class. I'm here for some kind of project coordination class, show you how to read blueprint. It was sponsored by FAU, Florida Atlantic University. So I'm like, damn, this is crazy. I'm like, I'm seeing pills and shit. Like when I'm walking down the sidewalk, I'm seeing pills. So I'm like, damn, these niggas act like they taking a pill, but they really spin them out. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I got like 12 months left. You feel me? I'm like, I'm short. I'm shorter than an ant dick. You hear me? So I'm like, damn. So when I finally get to my dorm, I'm in a 3 year under dorm. So I mean, self-explanatory. Whoever in there got 3 years under. So boom, when I get in there, it's a 2-man cell upstairs, downstairs. I think it's still called a butterfly wing. I don't know, but it's an office station that sit in the middle. Two dorms up top, 2 dorms like in the bottom, so the office station can watch all the dorms. So boom, when I get in there, the first thing I notice is a lot of homosexual. Like, not the one that's undercover, the one that that's a homosexual. So I'm like, damn. And no knock on homosexual. I got good friends, you know what I'm saying, family that's homosexual, you feel me? Like, that ain't in the car that, they let you know what they like. So I get in here, I'm like, damn, I see the nigga with the slick back hair. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, cool, I ain't got that much time left. And at this time, I haven't made it to the work camp yet. Because I went from there to the work camp. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the homies from the city that was over there too, like Pisco, Chop, Dex with the brown eyes, you feel me? EJ, you feel me? Michael Young from the lake, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys. Them boys was over there parlaying doing their little one too. So at this time, I'm like, damn, this crazy. I'm really tripping. Like, I don't know what's going on. This is my first time really seeing a lot of activity like that because I was in Dade for like then 2 years and I was hanging out, you feel me? Like, it wasn't none of that going on. We were just hanging out on the streets every day when we go out to work. So, what I noticed was, like, it was broken up between east and west side. So I think I was on the east side but every now and then they'll let us come together, congregate, they'll open the gates and everybody come together and hang out at the rec yard and all that. And it's crazy because they call it the rec yard South Beach. Man, it was punk scattered out everywhere on the rec yard. Going around the whole, man, they laid out, man, they call that bitch South Beach, you hear me? So I was like, man, this shit crazy. They got purses and shit on, they twisting. I'm like, this shit wild over here. So what I noticed was, when they open them gates up and let people from the other side come to our side, they coming in the dorm where we at. Dog and heat, they chasing that booty. And get what? Before I keep going, I'm gonna say this. Hey, I fuck with niggas out of Dade and Broward. You know what I'm saying? Some real good dudes I ain't gonna say no real niggas. I'm gonna say they was some real good, solid dudes who I was locked up with, like for real. Michael Knight, I call him Knight Rider. He was from out of Dade. Willie Dawson. I forgot what they call, bro. Red nigga, knowing us, always cracking jokes and shit. He was from out of Dade, LB, Lionel Bang. He was from out the city. A lot of them fuck with LB. If you ever see this, boy, I fuck with your LB. You a good one. Michael Wright, called him Money Bag, mouth full of gold. Know what I'm saying? Doing something. So, and I'm over here, man, my baby, but anyway, so, and don't forget, I can't forget about my homeboy, Ernie Washington. We call that boy Throwback. He was from out the city too, Lauderdale. He ended up dying in prison. Rest in peace to that boy. But when I saw them dudes come from the other dorm to our dorm, and there it was like 2-man cells, and the door had a little window about that long, about that wide. Man, them boys was in there. Seen some of them boys go upstairs, seen some of them boys go downstairs. Get wet, cover that window up. I'm like, damn, okay. Get wet, them boys got old lady going to visit. And no knock against them, cause you know dudes do that shit everywhere. But this is what I saw, this is my experience. The dude that I saw doing that the most was from Dade and Broward. Know what I'm saying? And like I said, people do that in Fort Myers, Tampa. They do that shit everywhere. Know what I'm saying? You got some dudes that hide and some dudes that don't. But I guarantee you, these boys, old lady didn't know what they were doing. That's why you got to be real mindful when you talking to somebody in prison, or you talking to somebody from another city that you don't even know about. You can go get your 411. At least if you talk to a bit from your city, you can get, hey, girl, what's up? What's such and such? Oh, child, you know, he like to beat on women, or he hitting boys, or he don't take care of his kids. You can get the whole scoop, or he'll get that, whatever the case may be. You shooting across the alley going on, you know, 75 North, 95 North, you don't know what a bit. And that's vice versa. That's anywhere. You can't get the 411 on the bit. Whole time, bitch be laid up with booty. That's why like I said, you gotta be mindful. Get what? When you leave the Florida Department of Correction institution, you gotta take an aid test. You can't get around that. Man, you cannot get around that. You gotta get tested up. Bitch, they gotta get that blood up out you. See if you've been in here, know what I'm saying, doing your little 1-2. You feel me? So, man, I ain't gonna make this video that long, you feel me? Cause it was just a little quick one and shit. Know what I'm saying? It was just something I'm like, damn, boy, you know, I gotta put this out there. Know what I'm saying? Cause that shit is real enough. You feel me? Niggas end up with that and then coming out here laid up and then they wanna hit a bitch raw, wanna skin some and all this and that. Know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like if you like what you like, get that female an opportunity, you know, if she wanna fuck with you or not. Hey man, baby, listen, I was in there messing with boy. Whatever you were doing, just be real with yourself. You feel me? Like, man, that junk, listen, that junk wilding up, boy. I'm telling you, know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and end that one on that note right there, man. And like I say, man, it ain't nothing against Nail City. Know what I'm saying? Against no homosexual or nothing. It's just my experience, what I saw, what I've been through. Know what I'm saying? So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't comment, just subscribe, baby. Goddamn, I'm gonna keep dropping. You know, the content gonna get better and better, you feel me? And with that, y'all have a good one. I'ma holler at you.